So what I would suggest, if you're in a situation, communicate to each other about your traumas. Learn to comfort each other through your traumas. I really feel like that would help children too that's in the households, because guess what? When they see adults going nuts on each other, just being so disrespectful in front of them, no filters, no nothing, no nothing, that's trauma. That's developing trauma right there. So then they grow up with trauma, and the cycle keeps on going after it keeps on going after it keeps on going. You know, a lot of us have trauma, and then you add PTSD on top of that. That's pretty deep, man. That PTSD is like reaction mechanisms. Reaction mechanisms. One of my favorite sayings always be like, I'm done. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. Those like set in stone favorite things to say. Because my trauma didn't want me to stop, slow down. It wanted me to keep running the streets, acting a fool, exercising the sex drive, disrespecting everything around me, making no sense. That's why we need to address our traumas, address our PTSDs. Let's address these things, man, because look, at the end of the day, we can talk about these YNs going crazy out here all we want. But any man from, I would say, 38 to 50 and over, it's on us to do something about it. But we've shown them disrespect. We didn't teach them, but we want to complain about them acting the fool. All this is trauma based, man. All this is trauma based. I mean, you think of any man that's over the age of 25, had no tickets, no DUIs, no child support issues, and they don't have a license or a car. Don't have a license or a car. Or don't have a job. All this is trauma based, man. Know what I'm saying? And then a little shorty's looking up like, okay, this is the representation of what a man is supposed to be. That's a shorty looking up. This is a representation of what a woman's supposed to be. Yo, I'm going to be doing these reaction videos on some realness, man. And I'll show you on exactly what I'm talking about. How women be just totally disrespectful. Men having, like, seriously, getting arrested in front of the kids. That's not trauma. It's not trauma. And we have to identify, what portions of these things are really truly in the realm and the perspective of mental health. You know what I'm saying? I do feel like mental health is not being addressed like it really should, man. You know? So it's like this, man. We really got to get organized, man. You really got to really get organized, man. There's a bigger power to fight. And I'm not saying that just for one denomination of people. I'm saying that for all people. For real, man. Something bigger going on. But I'm not going to get too deep and indulge in that because right now it doesn't even matter about that. What matters is about the behaviors, man. The people's behaviors. That's what matters right now. What's the behaviors? What makes people act and respond this way? What makes the product of the environment? You know what I'm saying?